So we got the tanks rushing. Actually, I don't want you active. Because your main job is to support the attacks that the tanks are doing. And it looks like more and more of the Air Force is beginning to arrive. Which is good. So how's America doing? America is losing a lot of troops. And Russia is now up to 19 divisions. I mean, they're still one of the largest industries on our side. They just lost all of their divisions when they capitulated. How many divisions does America have? 173. To my 143. Speaking of which, have you guys arrived? Yes, you have. Excellent. Alright, so. I'm going to say that the orange guys are responsible for helping out down here and pushing the Japanese back to the sea. Then the purples are going to be responsible for this. Just to close that up. Then we can close both of those. Off you go! Marvellous. Alright, so it looks like we're actually... Ooh, that was a lot of destroyers killed. Looks like the Royal Navy has appeared in India. Looks like we're actually going to be able to hold India. I was not sure. And it looks like my allies are doing a fine job against Japan over here. I mean, this is just going to be a grueling slog. Yeah, actually, the front, which is probably going to win this, is going to be the one over here. And as orange comes down here to reinforce, we can then shift the cyan to the other front. Ooh, we're actually very short on infantry equipment as well. So we have loads of motorized, so let's cut back on the motorized production quite substantially. Let's get more tanks going, let's get more infantry equipment going, because that would be bad to run out of. And now I'm beginning to think that we probably do actually want to start importing some more steel. Do it from France. Thank you. So we were going to do total mobilization. And now we need to save up to 100 political power to get women in the workplace. Okay. Just making sure you're actually moving into these spaces, which are apparently unoccupied. Meanwhile, down here, orange units are still in the process of arriving. I mean, actually working together, you guys should be able to do a pretty good job to just push them out, and then we can have both forces assigned to this. Let's have you lot going for Siam. And you lot... Oh, just kill him. Yeah. Perfection! You down to just 3 men? I thought you had 5. Where'd the other 2 go? You haven't lost anyone, you're still 24 out of 24. Weird! Why have you unassigned from this? And yeah, we are really harassing their shipping coming through now. Oh no, this is them trying to harass ours. Interesting. But like I said, the British seem to have a pretty decent navy down there. We're back to having supply issues. Oh, probably because their stuff's not being repaired. Alright, Britain. I'm going to... Oh, you wouldn't accept? Really? I only want this land so I can keep stuff being repaired. Because, yeah, infrastructure's completely destroyed here. And it's kind of killing our offensives. And that's costing me a lot of tanks. I don't like being in a tank shortage. And a 6,000 infantry equipment shortage, apparently. Alright, we need to really start rolling up our sleeves and increasing our production. This is probably one of the most overkill situations in the war so far. Submarines having a bit of fun. Alright, so purple has done their job. So I'm going to say that this is now going to be a frontline field marshal, which you are going to be assigned to, and you are going to be assigned to.
Ausrücken!
Whoa. Yeah, that's right. Because I'm having the orange kill these guys off. And then we'll have 3 full armies going after the Japanese in the south of China through Southeast Asia. And I would say that is going to be quite good. Ah, you guys have actually stabilized. Alright, that's really good. So the war against Venezuela continues, and in fact Venezuela seems to be losing equipment shortages now. Which is a good sign. Good sign. Actually, my units are starting to take a thrashing too.
Zuhören!
Alright, let's get this attack on Washington going. Oh yeah, you're going to try and cut me off there. That would be annoying. When do you arrive? 2 days. When do you guys arrive? 4 days. 4 days. Really? I think you guys are going to be able to buy enough time. Except for that, of course. Son of a bitch. No, I have nobody in charge. Munstein, I need you. Where are you? There you are. Oh no, and you have a redeployment time. This is not going to work. I need someone who's ready now. Manteuffel, you'll do. Not enough. We lost a tank. Son of a bitch. Yeah, you can have... No, not Rommel. Where's Manstein gone? There he is. And this is why I don't solo. We were about 6 hours short. 6! And I'm pretty sure that they skipped a bit of time there. That's really annoying. Well, we're going to have a couple of tanks which can come in to reinforce them. Speaking of reinforcing tanks, we need to deploy these guys and set them up to go for Romania. That doesn't look right. What? There we go. And you are going to be commanded by... Meinstein. These guys, who've actually lost an infantryman as well, are going to be commanded by Heinrici. Another nice victory. The Italians this time. Yeah, you don't need 14 men defending this one nothing actually their province, guys. Come on. Anyway, yes, if you see an opportunity, please feel free to take that opportunity. And we can now do women in the workplace. Boom. So that is our manpower situation sorted. We are now on total mobilization with no downsides. And no, I did not. I'm not actually sure how much I want to decrease this. You need to be like super dark red. Right, we probably also have a bunch of promotions to offer people. Yes, we do. Although Guderian, I'm still waiting for you to get organizer. How the hell do you not have it yet? Munchstein still doesn't have a infantry commander. Seem to be getting experience incredibly slowly. You still don't even have organizer. You've been the army commander for the entire game. Right, Kaiserreich can get infantry. Expert. And you're going to grab that. Okay. Witzeben wounded. That was you. Alright, who's the next infantry commander? Schultz. I know nothing. Nothing! Well, hopefully you know how to win me these wars. I know nothing. Nothing! I've been enjoying Hogan's Heroes recently. Still can't believe I did not know about that series until like 2 weeks ago. If that. I mean, the hideous supply here is also really not helping things. Because this stuff is just not getting repaired. Britain, I really need you to give me this. Don't make me invade you. Alright, Romania, it's time. Alright, the European Union is now at war with Romania. Oh, and they're immediately attacking me. Well, that's very nice of them. So Lunstein hasn't actually arrived here yet. Dope. Any tips on surviving as Poland? Not really. It's kind of a tough one. Forts. Invest in forts. They're very important for you. Come on. Kill these tanks. Kill these tanks. Yes! Okay, we're across the river. That's why I had this weird invasion path. Because I knew that I could beat these two positions very quickly because there's no river crossing. And then because they're out of morale, I can just like follow up the attack and then cross the river with the follow-up. Which is precisely what we just did. And now I have the initiative. We can begin attacking Bucharest and taking it. Boom. So Bucharest has fallen. Oh, they joined the anti-fascist bloc. Damn it. That's what I was afraid of. I'm going to have to defeat America to take Romania out. Then finally complete that bloody focus I've had since like the start of the game. Yeah, I don't care if they're across the river. We should have more than enough troops here to take them out because of all of the Allied forces. And turns out that my tank divisions are quite a lot stronger than theirs. Right, now I can actually start focuses again, so may as well finish these off. How is territory allocated when conquering it? It's done through the peace deal system, so you just basically purchase territory depending on your war participation. We are steadily being pushed back here. Yeah, we've even lost Charleston now. Which is very annoying, and it's all because of the lack of supply. How are we doing elsewhere? Oh, we've taken New York. Oh, no, we haven't. Actually, we are pushing here. Okay. We're losing ground everywhere else, but we are continuing to attack up there. And the purples have lost a division now. Slowly but surely losing ground in America, unfortunately. But we are beating Japan. Just because Japan is fighting on such a massive front. And how are the Russians doing? The Russians are up to 35 divisions, so we're steadily increasing numbers. And we're rampaging through Romania, so they should fall fairly soon. And we are getting a couple more factories. What are we still short? I mean, we're short on everything, but guns especially. Well, the gun situation should actually sort itself out once the efficiency goes up, so I don't want to play with that too much. Medium tanks, I would actually say we're holding roughly steady. AA and AT, though, we are still short on. So let's go ahead and plump those up to 10 factories each. Who's fighting here? Dutch submarines against Mutapa. Off the coast of Wales. Oh, Cornwall, rather. Alright. If you say so. Yeah, we've lost Newark. Not going to take New York, and I don't think we're going to be able to hold Manhattan because there's no actual port there. Oh wow, and Britain's being completely kicked out of Florida. I suspect they just got bored and went somewhere else, though. Mexico's still holding, but only just. The Dutch and Iberia are pushing Venezuela back, but that's mostly because Venezuela must be just completely out of manpower. Yep, they're tapped. Meanwhile, spies. What are the spies doing? We can probably do some more stuff with the spies, frankly. USA has really weird coverage. Like, there's nothing down here, there's nothing down here. We'll keep one on them. Right. Are there any other operations that we could undertake? That's true, we're not doing any cryptology. Should probably try to break the American cipher, and probably the Japanese cipher, frankly. Let's put some effort into that, and also increase our cryptography skills. Hey, Galenas. Can you see the unit templates for the tanks? Yes, you can. 4 medium tanks, 3 motorized, 2 motorized artillery. And then the motorized divisions are these. Is it time to turn off the Chinese Lend-Lease? Yes, probably. Oh, it's not actually happening because they have no ports for me to actually send them stuff. And who was the other one that we needed? Wow, loyalists are really winning over there. And as the front gets smaller and smaller, they're going to be putting more and more pressure on us. And because I don't control any of the territory over here, I can't repair anything. So the supply situation's just going to get more and more acute. Like, level 6 and probably, yeah, it's level 0. And that bad supply situation means I can't bring in more troops either. And who was the other one I was lending to? Mexico. Let's stop with that too. Why is it saying Mexico has no base for me to lend-lease them to? They clearly do. I'll leave that one active. Right, and we have finished all of the construction. Well, I feel like we need more factories, because clearly we don't have enough. So let's fix that problem. And we are now actually producing enough rubber. Let's drop your imports by 1. And we do have a couple more factories, so what else are we short on? Okay, now we have guns again. Artillery, we're quite short on artillery. So let's go stick you to, say, this. And leases are ending. And down here, you've almost finished. New Zealand's declared on New Zealand. Finish them. Both of these areas have no ports, so this is what happens when you have no ports. Tag switch.